Yes, Doom. I'm glad. I was
She
literally
quit.
texting you right now. Go ahead, Jack. Sorry.
Just gonna G quit right now, guys.
No,
Thanks
man, you're
very
not
much. The
allowed to G
cloth.
quit, dude. You're too precious.
No, we
Don't,
need you, bro. We need you,
don't you,
Taylor.
don't you dare. Don't you dare. If you G quit, I will follow you and camp the shit out of you every time you go to war mode. I don't care if you're in Gadgetzan in the inn. I will come in there and bop you, bro.
Wow.
I'll have Vance Dragon stand in the corner so he's just out of aggro range and just like melt you, bro.
Got a bodyguard, bro.
I'll slash point and he'll get the word. Okay.
Listen, I can share tailoring duties. It's fine.
Okay.
Vanta Dragon's a nice person anyway, but
Honestly,
this slight will not pass.
yeah.
Ooh.
Hey guys. Also, if you can't decide to send it to Karen or open bracket Karen, close bracket Karen Jack. If you can't decide, just put it in the bank. You know, if you're new to the guild, also I'm gonna let you guys know, you can withdraw one stack from the first 2 tabs. We do have I think 120 or 111 gear in there right now. So when you hit 60, that'll be really helpful for you guys to start running those world quests. Give you a little DPS boost. Thanks to Nick. He is a blacksmith. Also, Synpathos is a blacksmith as well. We're going to try to get some more gear in there for you guys. But yeah, any meat. We are making feasts for the raids, making food. I'm dropping mass amounts of foods in the bank for you guys. So drop all the meat and anything. You know, if you're not using it yourself, please don't sell it. Put it in the bank. It literally, I can turn it into hundreds of gold worth of food. But not only that, everything I make will go back into the guild bank for everyone to use as well. So the guild is starting, so we are meeting in Oribos. We are going to meet on the outer rim of Oribos. So I'm heading that way now. But yeah, so is there any questions or concerns before we start the meeting? No? All right. Well, I am so glad to have you guys come. I think this would be an appropriate spot. Yeah. Okay. So find juice box on your map and head on over, and we'll start the meeting here in this one in a couple seconds. Yeah, Doom, I was just about to text you, bro. Literally had my phone in my hand, and like I heard you talk. I was like, yes, dude. I was like, shit. Cool.
Yeah, I was here. I was just in the round table.
Oh, okay, that's why I didn't see you. All right, yeah. If you are in the guild, and you have not been invited to the raid group, please request to join if you want to know where we're holding it. This is going to be recorded, uploaded to YouTube for referencing, and also members who have to leave early or members who couldn't make it tonight, they'll also have an important reference point to look back on as well. Here, I'm going to move my portrait really quick.
Well, before proceeding, if you guys have anything to say, or if you want to pass your turn when introducing yourself, go ahead and post it in the all chat or write it out, and one of the officers can read it out loud for everybody, or just simply say pass.
Yeah.
Also, we like to keep the all chat open during the meeting as well.
Yeah. Yep. Floop and poop. I invited you. Okay, so I'm going to open all chat now, so we can monitor that while we have the meeting. Also, yep, all chat is our main source of communication. So, like, if you have plans for a meeting or something like that, and you're not an officer, you can notate your character in the guild, or you can post it in all chat. And totally fine. I mean, it's not a mandatory meeting in anyway, but if you was looking forward to going and stuff, and we'll be able to keep track of that. So, is there anyone that is not ready? Okay, excellent. So I'm going to go over a few key topics first before we begin. I usually spend a generous amount of time going over these every meeting, but I'm going to kind of like breeze past them this time. If you want them in detail, like I said, we upload every meeting to YouTube, so you can go ahead and reference that as well. So we have stat tracking websites, Radar WoW logs, and the server Discord, in the Discord's chat channels. You can find the links to joining the guild, Radar.io, WoW logs, and WoW progress websites there. We are signing up for each of those. We do take pride in our stat tracking and stuff like that, but we're not too anal about it. But we do enjoy the competition. So, scheduling. We are still in the process of scheduling the raid times. It's going to be primarily in the evenings. We're leaning towards weekend focused. Also, the officer meeting, or officers will discuss the time frames after the meeting today. Also, I will go over every potential raider and person who's interested in raiding today in the meeting. Also, please don't be afraid to mention it if you do want to get into raiding or you want to learn how to raid. Okay, so let's just go ahead and skip on forward. Covered everything there. So, the important stuff. We're looking to get into raiding for weekends, late night weekends focused. If you have any sort of objections or anything like that, or that conflicts with your personal time, let us know. But still has not been decided. We are still formulating more definitive raid times that works for everyone. And then once we figure out those times, we can all go back to our jobs, friends, family, and just let them know, like, during this time, my guild's going to be raiding, so I would like to be available. You know, obviously life comes first, so I'm not going to, you know, criticize any further. If you haven't already, go do your Torghast. Go do your Mythic Zeros and get geared, because we're looking to start the week of December 8th when Nathria launches. So, that being said, if your item level is below 180, you will not be attending the raid. Okay? So, just to be more specific, you have to be able to keep up with the damage being received and the damage you have to deal in order to participate. We want as minimum dead weight as possible. I don't want to offend anyone, but we are looking to progress through the raid, but we are also looking to learn as a group. But at the same time, it doesn't matter how much you know the raid if you can't do the efficient amount of damage and take efficient amount of damage. Also, healers, you need to be healing a sufficient amount of damage as well. That being said, 180 plus will be eligible for raiding. I do have a lot of people who put in the raid times. They send it to me personally. They post it in a raid roster. You can send it to Doom personally. Any way you can get it to us, we will log it down and it will be recorded. We do take this very seriously because these are schedules, and we want to stay as true to the schedule as possible. We want everyone to know our guild is serious as well. So that being said, we're moving forward. I would like to give a quick shout out, take a minute to appreciate the first 20 level 60s in the guild. The first level 60 was Tarsonia. Round of applause to Tarsonia. He was the very first level 60. He hit it on day 2. Chicken Wings. Unfortunately, he is no longer with us. He will be missed.
He didn't die.
Yeah, he didn't die. He quit. But yeah,
he just wasn't having fun with the expansion, and so he's taking a break from WoW for a bit.
Yep, I'm pretty sure because he got 2 characters to level 60 in like 3 days, so I'm 90% sure he just burnt out and was just like, screw this. So, also, take WoW in moderation, guys. Make sure you're paying attention to your health. Make sure you're paying attention to your domesticated animals in your home, and make sure you're paying attention to your diet. Also, just please, take it in moderation. Don't burn out, because we have important people, and if they burn out, they're not going to be available, or not going to want to play. And we sometimes we really want those players to be part of the events that go on in the guild. But yeah, so number 2 is Chicken Wings. Number 3, Cedanor. Number 4, Red Alert. Number 5 was Heart, and all of these are in-game names in the guild roster, so you can refer to those if you want to PM them. Congrats for number 5 or whatever. Number 6 was Sin of Wrath, which is Nick, one of our officers. Number 7 was Kelvin, which is one of our new additions to our raid group. Number 8 was Neriak. Number 9 was myself, Juicebox. Number 10 was Toothless. Number 11 was Black Kite. Number 12 was Tetraprot. He is not able to make it to this meeting, but he is also an officer. Number 13 is Vanta, which is Black Dragon in game, but also Vanta Dragon in game, but Black Dragon in the Discord. Congratulations, he is also an officer. Number 14 was Eyes X Heal. He is going to be one of our main healers for raids. His name is Troy. You'll see him in the Discord sometimes hanging out, but he does, have a crazy work schedule, so sometimes he'll go like a whole week without being here. Our number 15 was Jessica TPI. Number 16 was Dan Sola. Number 17 was Spinston, which is also a rogue in the guild. He also is a new addition to our raid roster. Number 18 was Abaddon. Number 19, Earl of Grey. And number 20 was Chromadon. And those are the top 20 level 60s in chronological order. I tracked it for like the first 4 days, so congratulations, you guys. This is permanently going down in the guild's history. We are uploading this. Congratulations, and good work to all of you. We have had almost 50, nearly 50 players hit 60 since that. So, super happy about that. But yeah, thank you guys. Really appreciate it. The next topic I'd like to cover is your notes in the guild roster. So this is very important, because you can't always be available for me to contact you for information regarding your role in the raid the next day. What if you're logging in 5 minutes before the raid and we have a few things to cover, whatever. But so we need in your notes for yourself. You can add notes to yourself personally in the in the guild roster. I need you to add your item level, your class, and your spec in the guild roster for me, please. So that way I have a good idea of who's coming to the raid, what their main spec is. I'm also keeping track of it personally on like a notepad, and also digitally on the Discord and the roster. Doomhauer handles that. But also, this is personal preference. I want to start trying to celebrate birthdays, giving people like gold or items, or special treatment during their birthday. And so if you want to add your birthday onto your notes in the guild roster, hell yes, we will celebrate it, and we will show you how important you are to the guild. So, that's totally personal preference. If you feel like it's too personal to share your birthday, you don't have to share the year. I don't want to know what year you was born. I don't want to know if you're 60 or 18 or whatever, but like what day of the month and what month, let me know, so we can all show you some good love, give you a shout out or something. I don't know, give you a little Discord party, something like that. But just want to show you guys that your attendance and your presence in the guild is valued, and that each and every one of you are very important. And I want to do the most I can for you as a player to really make sure you have the best experience with Knights of Bastion, and that is the top priority for me and everyone else, all the officers here today, and the additional High Commander Doomhauer. So just if you have anything at all, any concerns, let us know. Birthdays, let us know. Aside from that, move forward with the primary raid group. So I can see people are updating their notes in the guild roster. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. So right now, Doomhauer did post a video and was it announcements, Dustin? for the roster?
Yeah, for the roster, yeah. That was mainly for Guild Hype. If you guys want to check that out, it's a very short video. I just, threw things together, but it was motivating making it.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Okay, so guys, like I said, this meeting is very important. If you are going to be part of the raid, you need to get that Soul Ash, we need to get those legendaries, and you need to at least get as many Mythic Zeros in as you can this week and next week, okay? Because December 8th, we're going to start grouping. We're going to try our first run. So, that being said, if you're not at least 180 item level, not 179, 180 plus, that is the minimum, we can get you in the raid, and we're going to try our best to, if we have to, we'll have 2 separate raids. But we want to try and keep it below 15 if possible. But if we can get a 20-man, a 25-man, I guess that's totally fine. But it's just going to be really difficult to teach 25 people how to do the raid all at once. That's all I'm saying. But if we want to split up into 3 groups of 10, that would be okay as well. We do have enough raid leaders if we need to do that, but it's not preferred. I want to try and keep the group as small as possible, but if it turns out that a lot of you guys are, geared and just ready to go at it, we'll do our best to accommodate you, because we want to try and make sure everyone in the guild is as decked out as possible if they're dedicated and they're committed. You won't want to show them our dedication commitment back. So anyway, right now our raid roster is Vanta Dragon, myself, Doomhauer, Sympathos, Vacnar, Jack, Sraven, Time Knight, Unicorn, Hennessy, Zert, Kelvin, Bleak, and Spinston. If I missed you, please type it in all chat. Let us know your time that you're available. Let us know your name of your in-game character and your spec, and also your role, DPS, tank, blah, 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 or your class or whatever. Anything we need to know. Also, throw your item level in there, and just let us know. We really want to try and keep track of this data as much as possible. It's pretty much a full-time job at this point. But that being said, we're at a comfortable spot right now as a guild. Our meetings are pretty much adequate enough. We have enough people here, enough dedicated people to really get something going, something moving, and so I'm really happy about that. Also, I just want to say, everyone who's here and bought Shadowlands, fuck yeah. You're fucking cool, okay? Don't let anyone tell you you're not cool. You're cool. You're in Shadowlands, baby. Okay? So, that being said, thank you guys for, hanging out in the guild, joining the guild. However you joined the guild or found out or met anyone, just want to say thank you, and we're going to try to be, if not one of the top guilds, at least a highly respected and renowned guild, with good members, good quality members, not an oversaturation of inactives or members who aren't social or who don't participate. We're going to start weeding those members out. So those of you who are participating and are joining events and being social and talking and communicating, I appreciate it. You're here to stay, but trust me, I have enough stat tracking add-ons. So if you are inactive and you don't talk and all this stuff or contribute, eventually you will be weeded out. So that being said, make sure you're updating your notes in the guild roster. Also, we're going to try to start, we're going to give everyone at least a minimum of a month for now for being inactive before we kick you. So 29 days is the maximum. If you have notes on the account, etc., you are safe for a while. Otherwise, if it's like 2-3 months, obviously you're not interested anymore in World of Warcraft. So we want to save that. We want to use that room for people who really want to contribute and participate in the guild. So anyway, Dustin, would you like to go over anything?
Yeah, I would actually. If it's my turn to speak, And this is mainly going to be for the officers here, but for those who also plan on sticking around for a while, there will be ups and downs, and people will come and go. Officers will lead, and sometimes officers will leave. People have good days and bad days. Rules are put in place to specifically shape and rescue the overall vision we have here. But that alone sometimes isn't enough. I have expressed this over the course of many guild meetings, that we are a family. It hits hard when someone leaves. But when this happens, the quality here should remain intact and resilient. We are here to have a good time, make friends, and enjoy each other's company. As leaders, we should try to keep this stability. Keep an inviting environment in a way we can continue to provide help to newcomers and make new friends. We need to understand that unfortunate events will happen in the formation of this guild and community. Some may leave trying to bring new rep with it. Our officers are the heart of this community. We rely on you guys very much to keep the integrity of our members positive and foregoing. At the point when something does happen within the guild and it falls on the backs of you guys, the leaders, to take care of it. In the past, you may have seen Austin or me pull people from voice channels to try to keep from anything getting out of hand. I expect all officers to do the same. Use your permissions to do so, please. Losing anyone over a bag of PvP Skittles is a tragic loss. All jokes aside. Stacey has expressed interest in helping others when having a bad day. Just need to get something off your chest. Please give her a chat or a DM. She'll be glad to help you out. If you have to vent things out and take a break from the guild, do so as long as you need before returning and talking things out in a civil way with emotions, or without emotions, I'm sorry. As leaders, we need to share this value and understand that we will lose members in the future. Either life happens, well happens, shit happens. But will not break us from our goal of making this the best community, the best guild on Dalaran, the most helpful guild, the best PvP group, best raiding group, dungeon domination, mythic crackheads, you name it, we tame it. I want everyone here to be stress-free as possible. The first week here has been overwhelming for many. If you fall behind, that is okay. We are here to help. As officers, we may not always be available. We may be taking a break or helping someone else out or running a mythic already. Keep yourselves informed, guys and gals. I, for instance, have been wrong before about information. Let us together stand corrected when better information is being announced. Strats are being explained, and raid leaders, dungeon leaders explain mechanics instead of talking over another. Let's keep the vibe of this guild positive and enjoyable for everyone. With all that aside, I hope everyone so far has enjoyed the first week of this expansion. I know I did, even though I blasted through it with 2 different characters. And fuck, I'm exhausted. But on the other hand, guys and gals, I've enjoyed this expansion with an awesome guild, and hope to be making our mark here soon with Mythics and Castle Nathria. That here is the end of my time on the mic. That's all I have to say for this week. And just remember, guys and gals, we are the Knights of Bastions, and pass that name along.
Woo! Shit, that was hype, bro. Let's go, baby. All right, guys. So we're gonna start introducing the new faces. We're gonna start from the top, but before we do that, I want any officers that have anything to say, anything to cover, any really any topics that they feel necessary. Go ahead and start. Whoever needs to go, go ahead.
Yeah, actually, I just want to let you guys know that in the guild roster, the main roster tab down under Shadowlands info, there is a pinned post for the requirements for raiding with us. There's a couple of add-ons that you should have. The most important one is Deadly Boss Mods. After that, the other ones are semi-optional. They're more so that you can see how you stand against your raid mates. Weak Auras is more of Jack's specialty, so he can help with that if you have questions. But if you're looking to raid with us, please take a look at that. Download those add-ons. It's going to make my life and the other leaders' lives easier when we're trying to teach you guys mechanics. So if you don't know how to do add-ons or need help with that, please contact one of the officers. We'll help you. But other than that, we're looking forward to raiding. That's all I had to say.
Can I just quickly reiterate what Justin so beautifully said before as well? anyone's got anything that's on the mind, needing to vent, not had a good day, anything like that, I really am here for anyone to talk to. My name's Unicorn in the guild, or you can just private message me on Discord in WoW, kind of whatever. 100% everything will be in confidential, complete confidence. I have a degree in psychology, but that doesn't really make much difference. It's just someone to talk to if anyone's got anything they need to get off the chest. You know where I am. And also check out the Cheer Me Up channel that we've put on here. If you don't want anyone to talk, but you're just wanting someone to make you smile, there's loads of really cute pets on there and memes and just stuff like that. So check that out as well. That's all I was going to say.
Vanta?
Yeah, no like specific points to go over. In case none of y'all know me, I'm Black Dragon or Vanta Dragon or Winston. You'll see me online under these various names, but I am an officer in this guild, but just got done leveling and trying to get my item level up and everything. But yeah, excited to be here for Shadowlands with you guys, and nothing really specific to say, but just hope we all have a good time. So if you ever need anything or want to do some PvP or anything, just send me a message and I'd be happy to help.
Cool. Alright. Did I miss an officer? Nick! Where you at? Nick? Where you at, Nick? Alright. Cool. So, he's probably AFK or something, but, so moving forward, if everyone could take like 20 or 30 seconds and just briefly introduce yourself. We have a handful of new faces here. Three Wyrick. If would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, Kelvin or Deverod in guild.
Okay, cool. Nice to have you. Kelvin, I got you down for the raid group too, so look forward to playing with you. Black Dragon.
Yeah, once again, Vanta Dragon in the game, Black Dragon Online. Nice to meet all of the new faces. Many of you guys I've already met, and you guys are awesome. Just really looking forward to this expansion with you guys.
Bouncy Betty.
Hello, Jen. I have a couple tunes in the guild. I have a shaman that's currently in a different guild that I leveled first to 60, and now I'm doing a mage and a druid in this guild. I really don't care about that shaman all that much, but I can always move her over here if we need her. But I like healing, so my resto druid and my mage right now are my favorites. Looking forward to getting them geared up and maybe raid.
Cool. Nice to meet you. Dweep.
Hi, I'm Bleep. Currently leveling my Demon Hunter Kalhipal. Just a random name that I've... And yeah, if you ever need a tank, that's what I'm leveling him as, and probably just do Mythic Plus tanking, because I don't know if I'll be able to raid.
Okay. Alright, that's no problem.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. I plan on doing some mythic zeros tonight too. If you want to join, we're gonna need a tank. Are you 60 yet?
Yeah, I'm 55, almost 65, or 56.
Okay. When you hit 60, let us know, because we can put you in our weekly mythic binge group that we have running.
Yeah, my goal is to get to 60 by tonight, because I slept way too much. So we'll see.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what's up. C-Fit.
Yep. Main's Lantok, who's a protection warrior, also interested in tanking, like Bleep. Mostly probably Mythic. I don't maybe some raiding. I haven't really raided since whatever the first expansion of WoW was, and I haven't really played since then, so I jumped back in. Right now my eye level is only 148, so I need to get going on that. But yeah, just kind of moving along.
Cool. Doom Hauer.
Hey guys, people call me Doom. Doom Hours or Dustin. Doesn't matter what you call me. I mained a healer. I tried my Holy Priest. I don't know if there's other Holy Priests out there, but I had a real tough time leveling it up and just enjoying the Holy Priest ever since they took away all the Azerite and corruption. Seems like they're just, in my opinion, trash. So I switched over to my Resto Druid. I'm going to be maining the Resto Druid. Feel really comfortable with him. The keybinds are very familiar with. So hopefully I'll be one of the main healers for Mythic pluses and for raiding. But I'm about 4 months in to the game still. I'm pretty new, so I'm still learning. I have a quick learning curve. If you run me through it once, I might die a bunch, but the second time, I'm going to put up a fight. I do have a full-time job, work crazy hours. I usually am available on my PC when I get home or on my phone. If you have any questions, I am the, I guess, director of the Discord here. Also the co-GM. It's nice to meet you guys, and hopefully I'll see you out there in Shadowlands.
Floopin' poop. Floopin' oop.
Bloop doop.
I was gonna say it's Floop Noop.
Oh,
Mother-
sorry.
Bloop doop.
So I just keep seeing poop in there, so yeah, I don't know. Sorry. Go
Nah, Floop Noop.
ahead.
My name's Jordan, or Rec. Both names are fine. Or Floop Noop. I've played a little bit of WoW, like every expansion. I'm a main healer, but I can reroll play anything. I'm not sure if I'm interested in raiding. Just not sure if I want to get on a dedicated schedule, but I am available at all times. See what happens.
I will say this, Floop. You know, once you start raiding, it's pretty fucking addictive.
I know it's a slippery slope, man. That's why I'm like, oh man, because once I start, like, I'm here, done.
Yeah,
I'll probably raid through. This first raid looks pretty cool. I'll probably.
Just do it. You'll love it.
I will. I know I will.
Or
I'm
the-
147 eye level. I hit 60 yesterday. I don't know. I've only been playing for like 2-3 days. So I'll catch up. Grinding dungeons.
Dope. Alright. Hennessy. Lizzie. Oh, she's typing.
Gonna pass.
Alright. Mr. Jack. Hey, do a shout out your Twitch too, man.
My name is Jack. I've been playing this game for 14 years. I've been around the block a bit. I'm like an old car. You just keep putting the money into me, I'll still be around. I main a mage. I have a paladin tank that I tank with. Generally, what I've been doing before is I've been an officer in guilds. I've GM'd a guild. I've raid led. I have a tendency, once I learn the mechanics, is that I will bring new people in and teach them the mechanics on how bosses should be done. I also have a horde mage that I play as well. Mainly, that horde mage is pretty progression focused. That'll be done during the week, so I'll be able to take the stuff that I'm learning there and bring that back to the group for us to go through and use and execute. I am one of the streamers that we have in the guild. Myself, Panda, and we have another one. I think it's Bleak, who, generally when Panda and I are in the group, you will probably find that we are streaming the raid so that, the video can be recorded. We can figure out what our mistakes were if they were wiped many times and go back and fix them. And you can definitely go through and watch myself or Panda Time on Twitch. My Twitch is twitch.tv/jackspot, JAKSPOT, and then Time Night. She'll announce hers in a minute. I'm sure. I don't want to steal her thunder. But I'm happy to be here. I'm long-winded. I don't say a lot, but we'll go through and get this done.
Cool. All right, this is the moment of truth. All right, guys. Supposedly the best warrior from his server recently transferred. I give you Juggy. Go ahead, bro.
Cricket.
Oh shit. Okay, bro. That's just killed that thunder.
Rip the mic. Oh
What
no!
the hell, Black Dragon dude?
What a
It's your
build-up
recruit,
as
man.
well. Let's just say. What a
No,
build-up.
y'all are ragging on him for his mic issues. That's terrible. Y'all are just terrible.
Oh, you're good, Jugs, man. You don't mind if I call you Jugs, do you? Juggy. Alright, cool. Well, hey, man. Glad to have you. You can say whatever you like in the all chat. Give us a few sentences, like what what's kind of roles you like, like when you start and all this stuff. But yeah, glad to have you, man. And sorry about yesterday.
Yeah, wow.
Even though, I heard from a bird that you were in the club, so you didn't really give a fuck. But, still, I'm sorry, bro.
What happened yesterday?
All right. So I think it's my turn.
What happened yesterday?
Well, so I was getting used to this new add-on, and I accidentally kicked 75 people from the guild.
Oh, that.
Yeah. Tell us that lesson that you learned again.
What did we learn?
Be a little bit more meticulous with my settings on those add-ons, because they literally have a lot of options. So yeah, so anyone that was not friendly with the guild and was neutral and hadn't logged on in over 30 days was removed. So unfortunately,
Or had literally just joined.
Yeah, or have joined, if you
Because
wasn't
they didn't have the rep.
basically. Yeah, so I apologize in advance. But we got him back. Everyone, we recognize the players that are active and everything like that, so we got them back in the guild. But yeah, it was a little bit of a shortcoming. We're still at peaking around 500, so it's optimism. But yeah. Anyway, my name's Juicebox. Me and Dustin, Black Dragon, and what was it, Seth? I think his name was. Anyway, we founded the guild.
Who?
Yeah, I don't remember. Anyway, we founded the guild together, and basically, the guild we were in was super gatekeeper-ish, dickish kind of.
Hold on, let me talk about this. Sorry to interrupt. Oh, the reason I'm making this guild with Original 5, Zoo, Seth, Black Dragon, SoundCloud, to me is to create the inviting environment that welcomes anyone. And I mean anyone. They give me the chance to enjoy the game. We had big ambitions coming from another toxic guild that singled people out for not being good enough. Or on the other hand, just having a clique of members that just did everything together and ignored the rest of the guild. We don't want to do that here. We want everyone who wants to participate to be given the opportunity to be here. And that's basically it.
Cool. Thanks, man. We have lost a few of those original members. However, we persevere. So, oh, Juggy's looking for a healer. If anybody wants to do some arenas, so hit him up. All right. So, yeah. Anyway, I like damage, but I'll tank if I need to. Also, I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys grow and learn and become as close to a family as possible, as appropriate. And, I'm really looking forward to just building a really good community. Also, this Discord is a community server, so if you want any friends invited or, you can just hang out here or whatever. We have 2 music bots. hang out, listen to music with your friends, whatever you want to do, chat, share really cute animal pics. We got a place for everybody here. That being said, we do have live streamers in the self promo channel. You will notice that there is an update on every stream that goes live for everyone in our Discord that is a Twitch streamer. So, you know, go show some love. Give them a follow, sub if you have the Twitch Prime free sub. If you can't, you know, do that, and maybe you can do a you know, regular sub, whatever you feel you need to do. Everything's appreciated. Also, in the rules and info, we do have the Guild YouTube channel link and also the rules. We do take those seriously. Please abide by these rules. You know, anyone who comes with a fiery passion for negativity and toxicity will be removed. That being
Also,
said, go ahead.
if you are a streamer, please let Doom know so that he can add you to the bot.
Yeah. But yeah, also wrap it up. The Guild YouTube is in the rules and info. Sub, like videos, share, whatever. If you miss a meeting, the meetings will be up there by the next day. You can catch up or whatever. It's sort of a high quality audio, so you can listen to a podcast or you can watch it, whatever. If you were in the meeting and you just want to look at yourself, that's cool too. Aside from that, guys, I covered everything I meant to cover. The next person is Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins.
Let's get a number crunch real quick.
I have fried
That'd be
chicken.
an amazing introduction.
Quick.
Chicken.
Yeah, so I started here. I was originally Horde on a different server, but I decided to start working on different characters and seeing if Alliance got rid of the toxicity that it had before, which it seems it has. I mean, I found a really good guild. I do main with DPS at the moment, looking to raid and try to get back into it again.
Cool. We're glad to have you, man. Make sure you put your raid info in the all chat or the raid roster, or PM me and Dustin or Doomhire.
Yeah, I did the raid roster already, so.
Oh, sick. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Which.
Good.
That may be my times may have changed then too, so we'll see where it goes from there.
Okay. Cool. Also, before I move forward, I just want to say, notate your character in the roster, please. Thank you to those who have already notated. I really appreciate it. But yeah.
Also, before we go forward, I don't mean to sound harsh or mean in any way. I only say it this way because it helps us in the long run. I'm not taking any verbal word of raid times or your class spec. Please post it. I'm going to purposely forget it if you don't post it. If you post it, I will write it down and add it to the roster. Thank you.
Nice. That was a good point to cover. And Leroy, I didn't mean to make it seem like I was targeting you specifically. I was just saying, like, generally.
It's cool. I'm used to it.
Damn it, Leroy. Notate your character.
Yeah. Fixing it.
Cool. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for those of you who notated and everything. And if you haven't, take a minute to do that, please. It's very important. So we have all the information we can have for regarding, like, if you're in the PvP, if you're looking for arena partner, you know, talking E-Juggy and stuff. Everyone can see those notes. So that being said, notes are really useful. Also, our all chat in the Discord is really useful. We have a lot of very responsive people who are in and out of the Discord, or, you know, if they're not in voice, they're chatting or posting cute pics or whatever. You know, just take a second, post it. You know, you'll probably get an answer soon. Also, the guild chat's a good place to start as well. Anyone who is active in voice is probably online and ready to go. I work from home. I work during the day, so you'll see me online the majority of the day. But most of the time, I can't do anything that requires like a lot of like commitment, because, you know, I am working and stuff, but I do like to be available. I do like to monitor to guild chat, monitor the guild, how it's going, and the activities and stuff like that. Trying to just stay, on top of like what's going on with everybody and stuff. But I'll be available for like chatting. You can message me or whatever. Moving forward, Milky Cannon. I see you. You are a, what is that, mechanome? How dare you?
Yeah. I just thought I'd try something different. And mechanomes are probably one of the stupidest looking races, so I thought I'd pick that one. Yeah, I'm a Shadow Priest. I've been raiding since on and off since pretty much since the game came out. I do a lot of mythic pluses, and I'm hoping to raid this expansion.
Sick. Cool, man. Oddwick.
Yeah, hey, can you all hear me?
Yeah.
All right, right on. Hey, Oddwig or Ben, pretty casual with WoW. Didn't really play a lot of BFA, but big into Legion, and yeah, gonna do some raids, some Mythic Plus, and happy to be part of a active guild.
Cool. Glad to have you. All right, Nick, you back yet? Good thing you skipped BFA. Honestly, guys, yeah, it's over. Oh, is Nick having mic problems? Dang. Type it in all chat, bro. Let us know.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, okay, we can hear you now.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it said I was muted, but I wasn't. It was weird. What's up, guys? I'm Nick, Sin of Wrath Warrior. I'm happy to see everybody that's coming to these meetings every time. It's good to see us grow. But yeah, just I'm planning on getting ready for the raid that comes out on the 8th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Just trying to get geared for that. I'm running mythics when I can, so if you guys see me on and want to get a group, let me know and let's start something up.
Alright, Raven.
Hey guys, so I'm new to the guild. I recently moved to East Coast, that's why I joined Dalaran recently. I normally raid the first tier of mythics, but let's see if I can go farther this time. I play all 3 specs of warriors, but it looks like I have a lot of warrior competition, so I might have to pick another class.
I did, dude. I'm Frost, so yeah.
But if you guys are doing mythic pluses, just hit me up and I'll be ready to roll.
Alright. Cool, man. Glad to have you. Glad to see you got a mic. You're able to talk. Anyway, Stacy. Go ahead, Raven. Sorry.
Was I in chat before? Because this is the first time I think I got on Discord.
Oh, I know. I was just, dissing everybody who's not talking, but yeah. And also, I'm skipping time night, so go ahead, Steve.
Excuse me? All right. You want to fucking fight?
It's about damn time.
Oh my god.
Okay,
all right, so thank you. So hello, my name is Time Knight. I am Panda Time in the guild. I have a couple of alts. You'll see them around as I get around to leveling them eventually. Oh, the pain of leveling again. I'm a Twitch streamer as well. My Twitch is Time Knight, so you can look me up pretty easily. I usually stream with Jack. We do a lot of co-streams together when they are WoW based or just multiplayer game based. So you'll see us doing a lot of content together. We've built a pretty good synergy. We used to raid together with a different group, and we would team up for raid leading those groups together. So we have, a pretty good head on our shoulders when it comes to leading the group. We have some plans. We're going to be looking over some mechanics for the raid bosses coming up because I was trying to remain relatively spoiler free of everything prior to the expansion coming out. So I'll be looking into strategies and whatnot as we go into coming weeks. If you have any questions about add-ons, I've got over 100 add-ons installed. I have a lot of things for different types of players, whether you're a pet battler, whether you're a collector, or just like achievements. I can help with achievements. Whatever you need. I'm usually around. Discord is the best way to get a hold of me because I also get the messages on my phone, and I will usually respond within a few minutes unless I'm sleeping the sleep of the dead. I usually go about 40 so hours without sleeping at a time. I'm not always on WoW that entire time. I play a lot of other games as well, so just hit me up on Discord and I'll usually answer. Other than that, I'm really excited to see you all here. It's nice to see some new faces. Very proud of the Knights of Bastion. I was like, it was like 4 or 5 days ago. This is how spoiler free I was. It was like 4 or 5 days ago, and I was like, oh, Bastion is a place in Shadowlands. That's how spoiler free I was. So, other than that, I hope you all had a wonderful holiday weekend. As we go into this coming work week, I know some people that took off for the week for the holiday, if you're in the US, probably got a lot of playtime and leveled and whatnot. Please meet with an officer if you need to work out mythics or raid times with us. We are more than happy to try to find a time that will suit the best for everybody. Other than that, please remember to, provide those mats to us. We will be making feasts that we can put down, cauldrons if they're available, enchants, or gear if needed. As far as crafting, we have a lot of people with a lot of different professions in the guild that are more than willing to help you out in any way possible. Other than that, we're just really happy to see everybody here, and hopefully we will have a very good Shadowlands expansion together. Please remember not to stress yourself out too much. We are more than happy to help you with any personal problems if you need to talk about anything. Like we mentioned before, Stacy is more than happy to pull you aside and talk with you if you're having a little bit of stress, whether it's in-game or real life. And I'm also available for that as well. So, hit us up. If I'm streaming, you can always come into the stream and say hi. We're a very inclusive group. And we keep a positive vibe. So if you need to just have a place to laugh, you can come laugh at me. I'm usually making fun of Austin. All right.
All right, Bandito's skipping. He said in all chat. Says Stacy.
Yeah, hi, I'm Unicorn. If you can't tell from the accent, I'm from the UK. So I'm normally online kind of earlier on the server, so kind of afternoon, early evening. For me, it's 1 o'clock in the morning right now. But yeah, cool times. Hoping to be able to raid soon. Nearly at 60, just leveling. Had a few problems at the start of the week with having to reinstall WoW, which was awesome. When I was on the EU, I've moved over from the EU server. I think about a month and a half, 2 months ago now. On the EU server, I used to run quite a lot of mythics. So if anyone wants anyone to join with that, I'm more than happy to. But at the minute, I'm just still kind of building everything up again because you literally couldn't carry over anything to the US server. Yeah, that's it really.
Cool. Vagnar?
Hey guys, my name's Joe. That's real name there. Vaknar is my main character, Prot Warrior. Looking forward to hopefully doing some raiding. I got into WoW back in Wrath of the Lich King. My grandpa got me into it. Just started playing again in BFA, did some Mythic. I did a little bit of raiding there, so looking forward to help people out. Super competitive. Might get into PvP if anybody's interested in that. Either way, super friendly. Love music and movies, so if anybody's interested in those things as well, feel free to hit me up. And looking forward to hanging out, everyone. Cool.
Zero reality.
Just like the last guy that spoke, my name is also Joe. Uh, I have been playing since Burning Crusade, but I've been playing off and on since then. And honestly, I'm enjoying this expansion, even though this is only my second level 60 that I finally got to right before the meeting. I stayed up from, I think it was 5:15 last night to about 4 o'clock this morning, got halfway through 59. I was like, I cannot keep my eyes open, and I have work in 2 hours, so let's take a nap. But honestly, there's only one thing I really wanted to say, and it's mainly to Doom. Uh, Back in Mist of Pandaria, I raided with a guild, and they were like the coolest people I'd ever met. Like me and the GM, we got really close. He even bought me the expansion for Mist of Pandaria because I met him in Cataclysm. But like I said, they were awesome. And then I took a hiatus for about 2 months and came back, and then the guild was just broken apart. But you have done it, or well, y'all, I should say, have done a very good job of creating this community because I actually look forward to getting on and getting on the tunes that I have in this guild specifically. So that way, I can talk to everybody, level and conversate. It's pretty cool. And I much appreciate that, and I know everybody else does as well.
I mean, I appreciate that. That really hits home.
Sorry, I'm inviting someone, but yeah, dude,
You're
thank
fine.
you. Thank you. Honestly, dude, we have been busting our ass, dude. Like, we're trying to build up our management team as strong as possible. But yeah, like it's a lot to micromanage. Like, the more people we have, the more we have interest in rating, the more we have interest in PvP, more sort of like moderation we have to do and stuff. The more work it requires, and it's getting to a point to where it's like the people we have may not be enough because we don't want it to seem like a job, and it's starting to sort of like feel like a full-time thing. So that's sort of like the point where we want to start growing our moderation team a little more. And while we're on topic, I'm going to transition from that into the. We just want to say we have a tightly knitted officer roster. But if you are interested in being an officer, I just wanted to let you know that we do have 4 slots open. So those slots are going to be pretty competitive. I have a few people in mind already. But I just want you to know that if you're interested and you want to take on the responsibility, I'm not going to come to you. You need to come to me because I want to know you're serious about it. So that being said, anyone who feels like they could take that up, we'll keep a close eye on you and let us know. Okay. Aside from that, does anyone have anything else to say? Any questions or anything before I close this out?
Yeah. Sorry. One more thing about rating. As far as rating goes, we're not going to. We're not an elitist group when it comes to rating. We're also not looking to carry anybody either, though. You need to pull your own weight. But sometimes pulling your own weight is being able to execute mechanics. Some of it is just your DPS or your HPS. Some of it is providing what you can as far as feasts and cauldrons and whatnot. So don't feel like just because you're not in the raid group 1 week that you're not going to be in it again or anything. Like we mentioned before, it's a lot easier to teach a smaller group of people how to do the mechanics, and then from there we can expand and add more people into the group to then teach them the mechanics and so on and so forth. Or have multiple raid groups where we can teach the mechanics. We're a very patient group when it comes to that. We're not going to get angry at you if you mess up. We will try to be as patient and explain any questions that you have about the mechanics as much as possible. But but I do recommend getting like a damage meter so you can see how you're comparing to your raid mates, but also see what spells they're using, what is putting out the most damage for them, inspect their gear, inspect their talents, see where you stand amongst them and what you can learn from them. If somebody is doing more DPS than you and they're around the same item level as you, don't be afraid to message them and be like, hey, do you mind helping me? You know, and if that person is an officer, we're more than happy to take you aside and help you with the rotation, or talents or what have you. We also ask that you please make sure that your gear is enchanted and gemmed. I know it can get expensive. We have some enchanters in the guild that are going to be willing to provide with what enchants that they can. I'm not sure if we have any jewel crafters in the guild, so you might be on your own for gems, but just make sure that you're coming prepared to these raiding groups. But we're not going to sit somebody on like the first pull, if that makes sense. Like you'd have to mess up significantly a lot of times for us to be like, okay, you're out. And it would just be so that we can take you aside and be like, okay, what can we help you with outside of the raid group? What can we explain? Take you into like an LFR or whatever when that comes out, and help you become the best raider that you can be. That's what our goal here is. We're not an elitist group, basically, is what I'm trying to say in a lot of words.
It's all for fun, isn't it? At the end of the day, it's all for fun.
Exactly.
And to have a good time with friends and make friends.
Exactly.
Yeah, well said, guys.
Well, that concludes the meeting, guys. You can get back to your World of Warcraft addiction. I'm not going to judge you. So, that being said, if you guys are looking to get into run some mythics, please at least have like an item level of 150 or higher. 155 and higher preferred. But say something in the guild chat. I'm about to start getting to some mythics myself. But yeah, so yeah. Like I said, one more opportunity. You want to have any questions or concerns or anything like that before we end the meeting? Okay, excellent. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you have a good night, and I look forward to seeing your beautiful faces in the game. Yes, stay hydrated. Thank you, Bandito.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you.